and playing with Gong that's arrived yesterday. Um, Sorry if we are late, if you've been hanging around for us, but we're here now. And again, it doesn't matter when you listen to this, you're still creating the energy to create some amazing light work and spreading the love and everything. So we have this lovely Laura is going to say this beautiful story, which is absolutely wonderful for us tonight. And heading over to Laura.
Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me and you're all having a beautiful evening or day wherever you are. And I was just telling everyone about a story that I heard the other day that I feel really sums up what we're all doing, and how last year everyone asked me why I was doing what I was doing and what good it would do. And there's an Indian story about a forest, and the forest was on fire and all the animals were going in one direction, and this leopard was going in this direction, and he saw the hummingbird fly over the top of him in the other direction, and then it flew back again, and then it went back in the other direction, and then it was back going the way all the other animals were going, and then it was back in the other direction, and the leopard had to stop it because he was going, "What are you doing, hummingbird? The forest's on fire. Why are you flying backwards and forwards? And what are you doing?" And the hummingbird said, "I'm flying to the water and I'm filling my beak with water and I'm throwing it on the fire." And the leopard said to the little bird, "Why are you doing that? Surely you don't think you can make a difference?" And the bird said to him, "The forest is my home. The forest feeds me. It's where I live, and it protects me, and it's where I have my nest and I raise my babies, and I can't abandon it. So I'm playing my part. I'm filling my beak with water and I'm playing my part to protect and look after the forest." And they stood for a while in silence, sort of thinking about what they had said. And then all of a sudden the heavens opened and it poured with rain, and the fire was put out because the Great Spirit was listening to the hummingbird and what it was doing. And because the hummingbird was playing its part, it allowed miracles to happen. And I feel that we're all playing our parts for a bigger picture, for the big miracles to happen. That was my story.
Thank you. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. Thank you. So, I just want to say that on the table here in front of us, we have the pyramid in the middle, which is, I call it Atlantean energy, technology. And surrounding it is, we have clear quartz, we have crystalline selenite. And the crystalline selenite is from a Indian reservation, a mine that's on an Indian reservation in the States. And it's different to the other selenites that you can get. It's quite powerful, it's very clearing. Anyway, I have a story to say about that because the people that run the mine have sent me over a box to give away. And so I went to Taupo on Friday last week and was sat in a restaurant there, and I'd given a gift to a friend of the crystalline selenite, and the waiter had seen, and he was a young man, probably 22 or something like that, and he came over and he was very, very interested in the selenite. So he asked if he could have a feel of it. So he was touching it and having a feel of it, and he was talking to us, and he was asking all about the selenite and where it came from and what it does and everything like that. And we were saying how it purifies things, and it would purify his space. Anyway, I had some extra pieces with me in the car, so I said to him, "Would you like a piece?" And he said, "You're joking." And I said, "No, would you like a piece? You can have some." And he said, "Oh, yes, please, but you're joking, aren't you?" I went, "No." So I went and got a piece from the car and I gave it to him, and he was absolutely over the moon. And there was something very magical in that whole interaction. You could feel the energy. Ended up giving him one of my cards. So we're half expecting that he might contact me one day, but the energy that was surrounding that whole situation was extremely magical. And I feel that we made a huge difference in that young man's mind and energetically in his field. And when we went in, or I had to go to the loo and went into the cafe afterwards, after we'd had a good conversation and he'd said goodbye, I went in and he's showing the ladies behind the counter the piece of crystalline energy, crystal, sorry, to them, and he was absolutely over the moon. So I can't explain it. I don't know what it was all about, but there was just something absolutely magical about that interaction. And there's us, 3 old ladies sat there, and this young man is spending a lot of time with us talking. It was very, very magical connection in some way, and I have no idea in what way, but you could really feel the energy.
It was almost like a bubble around us.
It was, yeah.
So the energy in that bubble around us was different from what was beyond the bubble.
Definitely, you could really feel that, couldn't you? Yeah, it was like we were in our own little bubble. Yeah, it was very, very cool. Very cool. So, I actually have some pieces of that selenite for sale. If anyone is interested, please contact me. I've got 3 large pieces that are available. And yeah, it's pretty magical stuff. I've been working with it for many years now, actually. I have several pieces myself, and if I buy a piece of jewellery or something that I feel needs clearing or whatever, I put it on the selenite and I know it's going to clear it. I also use it for healing. If I'm clearing something off of somebody or doing any psychic surgery, I actually place whatever I'm taking away into a certain piece of the crystalline selenite that I use specifically for this job. So I don't use it for anything else, because it purifies and clears whatever it comes into contact with. I've also got a foot plate, so often when I'm doing a healing, I've got my feet on the foot plate, so I'm being cleared all the time while I'm actually doing a healing on someone. So it's pretty cool stuff. Anything you'd like to say?
Well, I think you should talk about the gong, which has arrived. It's such an amazing sound.
Yeah, thank you. I have I've saved up and I ordered this gong from the UK from a gentleman who is a gong maker, and he's also an artist and works with sacred geometry. And this beautiful piece of artwork has arrived, and it's got Metatron's cube on it. And I want to use this for healing. So it's got the most amazing sound, which I will do a video and put that out of the sound of it over the next few days. I'm just waiting for another couple of tools to come so that I can play it. But because it arrived yesterday, I got it all set up, and I was on the phone. Told my friend who lives up in Auckland about it, and she said, "Oh, I want to hear it. I want to ring you. Are you able to talk?" So I said yes. So she rang me, and I held the phone right up to the gong, and I played with the different tools that I've got. I played 4 different sounds to her over the phone, and afterwards she said to me, I had tingles and sensations running up my spine, running down my spine, and all around my heart. And she said I could feel it all through my body. And this was confirmation for me. So I was really overjoyed with that she had felt it like that, because I really do want to use it for healing. And this morning she messaged me and she said, I feel really, really calm. And she's had a lot going on in her life, and she's been quite distressed in some ways. But anyway, she messaged me and said about this calmness that has come over her. And I feel that that is the gong, and she feels that that is the gong. So the gong is made of titanium. So it's an extra special gong. And if anybody knows that anyone who's had hip replacements or knees or shoulders, the material that they use is titanium in the body. So it's out of all the metals, it's the most metal that goes with the body, that blends with the body, that is light, that is really, really hard but light. And it's got a significant connection to the body. And I've also asked Barry to put on it Metatron's cube. So it's got the energy of Metatron's cube. You can say, if you like, Metatron, but it's also got the geometries of every shape that exists in the universe that's in Metatron's cube. So it's got a lot of extra energy in it. And I will do a sound file at some point and put that out over the next couple of days so that you can all experience it. It's a very special tool, I want to say, for healing. And again, even having that made, a lot of energy is surrounding that because it's got a very special mission here on earth, and that is to heal people, which it already has started doing, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's the gong. It was like Christmas with all these things arriving. It's a Metatron gong, yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's got a name now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, the last week has been very intense, also in a stellar cosmic way. We've had planet alignments. We've had, what was it? You saw the Northern Lights, not the Northern Lights, but the
Southern Lights. The Southern Lights. I saw a picture on Facebook a couple of days ago of Hawke's Bay, where normally the Southern Lights, you normally only see them in the South Island. But then, who was it who said about in being in Auckland? Yeah. Auckland last night. Yeah. So there's something very unusual going on, that the Southern Lights were actually seen in the North Island and up in Auckland as well by people. And normally that means, as far as I'm aware, if I've got this right, that it's to do with our sun. The more energy that's coming off the sun, the more likely we're going to get on planet Earth either the Northern Lights or the Southern Lights showing up. So it means our sun is doing something, which is fascinating.
And if our sun is doing something, there's something going on with all of us also, of course.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure if you're paying attention and aware of what's going on within your field, I'm sure if you look back over the last week, there's something that has changed. Definitely for me.
Me too.
Ginny?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody feeling it?
Yeah.
It's for me, it feels like there's been a deep sacred journey, as well as new doors opening, new energy, life energy coming in, new joy and happiness, and I'm a visitor here in New Zealand, and I'm noticing how doors across the world are starting to open, and we'll see where the winds of change will take me next.
Awesome. Yeah. For me, the feeling over the last few days is I feel like it's been an upgrade to a certain extent. Yeah, because I feel like I'm more aware of energy now, so I'm feeling more. And again, like you said, it feels like we've been on over the last sort of few days or a week, like a journey of expansion, more expansion, and I wouldn't say raising up in frequency, but definitely feeling more energy and aware of energy more, for sure.
Yeah, definitely awareness, which is really freeing, very freeing to receive that.
It is.
Yeah.
I feel there's a greater ease
Yes.
with it, a much greater, you know,
Yes.
things are more, it's kind of flowy and ease, just ease, sort of, and peace, calmness and ease.
Yeah.
Can I share my story?
Yes, absolutely, please do.
After last week at the meditation travelling home, I just started speaking light language. And
That's awesome.
and then when I've done my meditation, I do meditation every day, twice a day, it's just come out.
Wonderful. So
And I think it's definitely from within. I'm not like thinking it.
No,
That's like,
absolutely,
gosh.
no. Yeah.
And I'm not forcing it, and I think since last week,
Fantastic.
and it just resonates with me.
Yeah.
I even spoke to it to my cat.
Oh,
And
awesome.
he is perked up and
That's
listened and
fantastic.
looked at me.
That's awesome.
Because she was in meditation. I was outside under the tree at that time.
So when you speak it, do you feel it inside your body?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm tingling. I thought afterwards when it ends, did it come from my head? And I thought, no, because I'm not thinking it.
No.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that was very special on the way home. I just
That's fantastic.
came out with it.
Really.
And I was thinking, afterwards, wow.
So also, if there's something like this happens during the meditation, you feel the urge, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Archie the cat is sitting outside the window staring at us, willing us to let him in. But he's going to have to wait till we finish, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because we're all connected up with the pyramid. We're all holding the handles and the copper wire. So we're all connected. And are we ready to go? Yeah. Okay, ready to go. So just get yourselves really comfortable. For anyone listening, if you want to lie down, you can, or sit up. But just make sure that you're really, really comfortable wherever you are. And obviously not driving a car or anything like that. But just in a safe space, somewhere where you feel comfortable. So just bringing your awareness down into your heart space. Into your heart center, but into your physical heart. Into that beautiful portal of your physical heart. And into that space within your physical heart. Your physical heart and your heart chakra are all connected. So if you like, your heart chakra is all across your chest in a big circle encompassing your physical heart, all as one. So just thinking of people in your life that you absolutely love, or pets, and really holding on to that feeling when you think of that person or that pet or that place. Just hold on to that feeling and take in a big, deep breath of that feeling, letting go of the person or pet, but really holding on to that feeling and feeling that feeling flooding through your heart space. Feeling your heart expand out. And just releasing and letting go on the out breath. letting go now of anything that may have happened during the day or last week, or anything on your mind, letting go of any anxiety or stress. This is a time for you. Just breathing in that beautiful feeling again, feeling it flooding into your lungs, your heart space, and seeing it flooding down through your body, down to your toes, your fingertips and the top of your head. And breathing out, just really releasing everything that no longer serves you. On the next breath in, if you like, seeing that beautiful unconditional love as a pink mist entering your lungs and flooding your body, and seeing in your mind's eye that it's going into your cells, into your molecules, and into your dormant DNA, unraveling even more of the information and wisdom that is held within. Seeing that unraveling going on within your cells. And breathing out, just letting go now. Feeling your body relax. On the next breath in, seeing that pink mist coming in, flooding your body. This time it's going to go out through your skin and out into the edge of your energy field. So you're now sitting or lying in a bubble of unconditional love. And this is a safe space where you are protected. Unconditional love is the highest frequency that exists. Whenever you are feeling fearful, think of that unconditional love and just breathe that in. It will balance your body, help release any stress. If you're feeling you need spiritual protection, breathe that unconditional love in and really feel that unconditional love flooding through your entire being. So setting the intention now that every breath in, you're breathing in unconditional love, and every breath out, you are releasing what no longer serves you. And seeing the edge of your energy field now, seeing that there is a golden rim of light technology, light codes, light information. And if you look closely into that golden ring, you will see that there is a mass of moving light frequencies. This is light technology, which is intelligent in nature. It knows exactly where to go and what to do for you, for your soul's blueprint. So we're just opening a portal now that's connected to the grand central sun and the highest frequencies that exist in the cosmos, and bringing that light down through the cosmos now towards the earth, into our solar system, coming closer to the earth. And as that light is above the earth, coming closer, I want you to see it split in many different ways. And each one of those different ways is coming to a different place where you are sat, where other people are sat or lying that are doing this meditation. And seeing that portal of light that's connected to the big portal, filling your living space, right the way out to the outer walls and connecting that portal down into the earth where you are. This will purify the energy there. Just feeling that high frequency light all around you. So we're now connecting into our teams. So that's the God Source, archangels and angels, ascended masters, spirit guides and helpers, all beings from the higher realms, the spirit doctors and healers, the tribal elders and the ancient ones that have walked this land, the Brotherhood of Light, Galactic Federation of Light, and the High Council. All the trans-dimensional and interdimensional beings that are from the fifth dimension and beyond. We invite them all in to come in and join us, to help, if it's possible, with what's going on planet Earth right now. We also connect into all of our beautiful ET friends that are here watching over the earth, that are here for the betterment of the earth and humanity. And we let them know that we are ready to make a connection and that they are welcome. And we also ask them that if they are able to help in any way they possibly can. With what's happening on Earth. And that might even be just to help wake people up. Or it might be helping with nature, whatever it is. So still every breath, you're breathing in that beautiful unconditional love and it's flooding through your entire system. And that golden rim that is all around your field, I want you to now see that start to soak down into the pink mist that's all around you and flooding into your body now. So you're being filled with love and light. And that particular light is for your soul's blueprint, for your own personal blueprint. And that, as it is intelligent, will interact with your blueprint, with your field, and maybe heal, maybe activate, adjust, whatever it is that you are needing. And you might not even be aware of it. And that's okay. You don't need to be. This energy is intelligent. And it holds advanced light technology, which will interact with your field, with your energy, and with your soul's light, your light body. And make any adjustments where needed. So just coming back into your heart space. And just sitting here for a moment.
Now imagine you're holding your hands out. You don't have to actually do it. Just imagine you're holding your hands comfortably out with palms facing each other. And in that space between your hands, we're going to create a tesseract, a fourth dimensional cube. And just like you've hopefully seen on the GIF on the website, the tesseract. Imagine you've got a cube within a cube, and the corners are connected. Just see that between your hands. Now, to get to the fourth dimension, we're going to push the little cube out forwards and allow it to fold over the bigger cube, which is becoming the smaller cube. And then the bigger cube becomes the smaller cube, pushing out forwards, and there's a continuous rotation happening. It's as though you're turning a sweater inside out, continuously turning it inside out, outside in, outside in. And it's going to go faster. It's going to go faster and faster and faster, hitting the speed of light. So that's very fast. But it's going to go even faster. It's going to go at the speed of thought. So fast. And then it's almost instant. And while that is turning in that way, at the same time there's the little cube going out to the back and folding forward over the bigger cube, becoming the smaller cube. This is simultaneously inside the same space. Little cube pushing out to the back, folding over forward, becoming the bigger cube, becoming the smaller cube, pushing out to the back, going faster and faster, very, very fast. Speed of a rocket, speed of light, and breaking that speed of light barrier, going to the speed of thought. We've got two directions going on one axis. It's in the same space, so there's a certain light field interaction or friction almost, creating something new, creating new waves. And we're doing the same thing out to the sides. Little cube going out to the right, folding over the bigger cube, becoming the bigger cube, becoming the smaller cube, moving out to the right. The rotation going on and on and on, faster and faster, picking up speed. Speed of light, speed of thought, instant. Same thing happening out to the left, little cube moving out to the left, folding back over the bigger cube, just doing that rotation, going faster and faster and faster. All this happening between your hands, creating a different space. All happening in that same space between your hands. And the same thing up and down, going down, little cube going down, folding upwards, rotating faster and faster. And we know it's speed of light. Speed of thought and instant. When it's instant, it's almost like you're seeing it in all positions at the same time. It's so quick. Little cube going upwards and folding downwards, faster and faster and faster. Speed of light. Speed of thought. Instant. Now we let go of imagining it and just going into the conceptual aspect of it. We're getting in the fourth dimension. We have a fourth axis, and that little cube is going in that fourth axis in one direction, folding backwards in the other direction, rotating and rotating, all of that in that same space, now creating a fourth dimension, rotating faster, speed of light, speed of thought, instant, and at the same time going out in the other direction and folding over into the first direction, rotating faster and faster, Now you have a fourth dimensional cube, a tesseract, between your hands. And you can put into that tesseract, into that field, that fourth dimensional field that you've just created, you can put the earth in there. And perhaps when you do that, you can see the earth from all sides as a hologram. You can see all the oceans, you can see all the continents, and you can zoom in and see all the people, creating love between your hands, creating that higher frequency. And you can hold that there, or if you wish, go even to the fifth dimension, creating 10 of these tesseracts to create a fifth dimensional cube. Beyond imagination, just in the conceptualization of it, just knowing it's there, feeling it between your hands, putting anything that needs healed in there. Seeing whatever you need to see. From the higher dimensions, we can always see the lower dimensions, all aspects of them. And if you wish, you can go to the sixth dimension, taking 12 five-dimensional cubes to create the sixth dimensional cube. Again, look into it. What do you see? What do you see in that space, that portal?
And as you look into that space, I want you to see yourself going in. Into that huge portal. Into the higher dimensions. And going from the sixth dimension up. See yourself raising up as if you were in an elevator or a portal. Going up to the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12, 13. And stopping there at the 13th dimension. "13" is a very special number that has been long since forgotten. There are 13 moons throughout the year, full moons. And we have been led to believe that 13 is an unlucky number, when actually it's very lucky for many people. So as you see yourself now in the 13th dimension, I want you to see a door in front of you. And that door can be any shape, made out of any material. Whatever it is for you. And I want you to just take the handle of that door or press the button or whatever it is you need to do and open that door up and step into that space. What does that space look like for you? Where are you now? This is a space of high vibes, high frequency, a magical space. A magical space where healing can take place, where new spiritual gifts and knowledge can be known. Allow yourself to walk into that space and look at what is all around you. Look at the colours. Is there anyone there in that space with you? Are there any animals in that space? Or is that space filled with all information, but at the same time looks to be empty? Whatever it is for you, and as you're in this space, I want you to see in the distance that there is a light coming towards you. And as that light becomes closer and closer, you can see that it's actually 13 lights. And you can see that those lights, each one of them, is a Metatron's cube, which holds all the geometries that exist in the cosmos. In those lights that are coming now closer and closer. And they start to form all around you. And you can see clearly Metatron's cube. You can see the circles, the squares, the triangles, and all the shapes. The Merkaba, and as you look, if you glance your eyes into one of those lights and look into that shape, there is information in there. As you are in this space, just turn around slowly, looking upon each light and each cube until you reach around to all 13. And as you're in this space now, those lights start to become bigger and start to form a shape. And as they grow bigger and bigger, you can see that they're forming the shape of a beautiful, or several beautiful light beings. So you now have 13 beautiful, tall light beings stood around you. You can feel their energy. You can see their light. You can feel the information that's coming into your own field from them. Just feel that energy. That is energy from a higher source, a beautiful higher source. And somehow you recognize that energy. You felt that resonance before. And it is so deep that you can feel it within your heart. You can feel it within your soul. And each one of those beings reaches out a hand and places that hand upon your chest, over your heart. And you can really feel that within. Feel that energy entering your body through your heart space, through the portal of your heart. And feeling it flooding through all of your bodies. Flooding through your entire field. And one by one, those light beings step into you. One, two, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12, number 13. Feel that energy within. You are one of those light beings. You are of the 13th dimension. And it is time to feel who you are. Have the deep inner knowing. Allow the wisdom and knowledge to come through. Feel that activation within your heart space as all of that knowledge and wisdom floods out into this 3D world through you. Seeing all those light codes flooding through each and every molecule. Ishkanete irakai noro yete ayanaraita. Aro yanani aparianana. Kishono to uru kirame arianai. Tira kishiana ta urai. Akisina ta ia. Kushuno ta iuru irana. Irapa irana. Uru, uru, uru. Kira nai te ira urai nai. Ira ora mai ira naita. Aronuri apadiene. Karatira uro naina. Aroha, aroha, aroha. Just feel that energy and that expansion vibrating through your every being. And just stay in this energy for a while. Feeling that activation.
And in this 13th dimension, you become aware of your energy field. You become aware of the vibrations. You are your aura. And somewhere in the aura, as though you were seeing it in the mist of the aura, somewhere in there, yes, there is a body, a more dense, a more physical body. But what you're mainly seeing is just the energy field, the aura. And you're identifying with that, with the colors and the sensations of frequencies and vibrations. And when you see yourself moving, it's the aura that's moving. And it's the same when you look at other people. You are seeing the aura like a mist. Somewhere in there, there's a physical body. Perhaps you see a bit of a face or a bit of a hand or an arm. But what you're mostly seeing is the aura. And you're feeling that frequency, that energy, that vibration, and how yours and that of another person, how they interact. Just being in that aura of another person, you feel that interaction, that energy interaction, that electromagnetic interaction. And you can sense the exchange of energy, of information through that energy field. Perhaps you can sense the what we call thoughts, just through that energy field. And what happens if your energy field sends out that thought of love? Can the other energy field pick it up? Can it resonate within the other energy fields? And what if it's not just a thought, but a feeling of love? Can the other energy fields feel that love? Can you pick it up from the other energy fields? Still in the 13th dimension. It becomes exponentially stronger, the thought and the feeling, and the whole field. Sensing that You are that field, that aura. Identifying with that. Creating like that little bird that was carrying the water to its home, the forest. Just creating that resonance, that possibility for resonance, for so much love to come down from the heavens. Like the rain pouring. Sensing that love pouring on you, on us. On us with the 13 beings that are in us, that 13 beings of light, almost like walk-ins. And yet, there's the me, there's the I, there's joy. And your energy field is just vibrating at a speed that cannot be put into words. And as we connect with the physical reality, take with you what you wish, leave behind what you do not wish to take along. You may want to release the 13 beings, you may want to take them along for as long as that is comfortable. May want to keep that high frequency, that high vibration. Or it might be for you to release it. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you feel you need to ground, do so. If you feel you can carry it all, then keep it, and there'll be no need for grounding, as you are grounded in all dimensions. Whatever works for you. And you may want to fall asleep or you may want to open your eyes. Whatever is appropriate for you. All in your own time and space. In Lakesh and Namaste. Aho.
Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining in. Lots of love to you all. Bye for now. Bye.